Yo! Hey man, we back at it again. It's been a minute. I know. It's been a minute. A nigga been doing finals, exams, quizzes left and right, under the weather, taking decongestion for my nose, all that. But we here now, all right? And summer is here. So bigger and better things are in store, all right? It's going to be nice. It's going to be tough. All right, more uploads daily. I got my cameraman with me. We're going to make the pranks. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. It's going to be great. Missed y'all. You know what I'm saying? Missed y'all. Been a minute. But we back on that mode now. It's that season. All right, that grind season. So that's what we're going to do. So going to the updates. So one of the updates is more basketball content. It will be here. It will be here this summer. A lot of basketball content, pranks. Like it's gonna be crazy. Like it's gonna be crazy, and we're gonna get on and popping. The grind don't stop. It's gonna be tough. But for today, on this podcast, on this episode, all right, we're gonna be talking about movies. All right, for a little bit. Then I want to transition and talk about NBA playoffs. For first though, for the movies, I've been seeing on social media the movie Thunderbolts or something. Yeah, Thunderbolts. I don't know, something like that. Apparently, it's like the best movie since Endgame. Like all of a sudden, just hands down, it's the best movie ever, and you got to give it our props. It's top 5. I don't remember anybody hyping this movie really up until this point. It came out like what? Last week? Something like that? Or Thursday? Today? I don't know. I don't keep up with Marvel. For one reason only, and that's because they killed Iron Man. And that really had me pissed off. And Marvel, you should do better, and you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself for how you ended Tony Stark, Iron Man's life, and basically the franchise. You should be ashamed of yourself. And ever since then, I just stopped watching. All right. Now Spider-Man, okay, it's smooth. It's smooth. Tom Holland, he okay. I don't think he's the best Superman. Not Superman, Spider-Man. But we can debate that. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that in a little bit. But Marvel, you should be ashamed of yourself. Killing every good superhero for what? A little cut? Cheap cut? Huh? How that working out for you, huh? Captain Marvel? Trash. Eternals? Trash. How'd that go? Let me know. Let me know what I'm missing. Because nobody values Marvel like they used to. And seeing on social media, oh yeah, Marvel, Thunderbolts, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 here and there. It's like, okay. It's okay. Like, that's what they say, right? But going into these projects, these plans for each movie, and having different set out little episodes here and there, like on Disney Plus, is not going to help. It's not working. It's not help. I don't see the point of it. But we're going to check it out. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to see what Thunderbolts, I think that's the name. I could care less. But we're going to see what it's talking about. Hopefully it don't disappoint me. Marvel don't disappoint me, as they usually have. But I tell you who the biggest disappointment is in Marvel history. The Hulk. That nigga a wuss. He's a wuss. That nigga scared of Thanos. Didn't do jack. Still not going to do jack. Nigga a wuss. But it's okay. I'm not going to get into that. Everybody knows RDJ is Marvel. He's like that. And it's great that he's going to be in Doomsday. I just don't know how the plot is going to go. Because when you think of RDJ, Robert Downey Jr., that's Iron Man. And now that he's going to be Victor Von Doom in Doomsday coming up soon, 2026, I I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know how it's gonna play out, but I'm all for it. Okay, just seeing Robert Downey Jr. back on the screens, it's great, man. It's great. It really is. So I wanted to talk about that, but a little bit of debate here too. And this is to y'all. This is a question. I'm just throwing it out there. But who is the better Spider-Man? Who's the best Spider-Man of all time? So the options are, right, Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire. I think it might be a generation thing because back in the day, like 80s, 90s, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had Tobey Maguire as the best Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? And then 2000s, right? Like the 2010s, 2015s, all of that, going into that little era, everybody loved Andrew Garfield. But now, Tom Holland just took it by storm. Like everybody now who is into this generation, they love Tom Holland. Like they think he's the best. But I really don't know who would be the best Spider-Man. I don't. I think that's a real good debate. Now people would say Tobey Maguire. In my humble opinion, he's right there. He's right there, but who I grew up, you know what I'm saying, and used to watch with the Amazing Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's the one with Jamie Foxx in it, in the second one. But I like Andrew Garfield. And that's no shade to Tobey Maguire or Tom Holland. It's just like I found Andrew Garfield more like exciting. You know what I'm saying? Like more of the Spider-Man character type. But Tobey Maguire, he's definitely the Spider-Man type as well. Tom Holland, I don't know. For some reason, it's just like him as Spider-Man. I don't know. Every time I see him, it's like I don't get the Spider-Man type. I don't. I don't see it at all. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe. But this is my opinion. Okay. I know everybody has different opinions and it's subjective and all that. I get that, but I think Andrew Garfield might be the best Spider-Man. I think it goes in order like this. At number one, you got Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire at 2, and Tom Holland 3. That's who I think. Okay, that's my opinion. That's who I believe. I firmly believe. Okay, I don't know. You guys might view it differently, but that's who I think is top 3 Spider-Man list in order. You just officially got the list. Maybe I'll put that somewhere on Instagram or Twitter, but that's who I believe. Marvel, it used to be fun. It used to give you hope, kind of like Disney. Ironic. But it's kind of like demoralizing now. It's sad. When was the last time you watched a good Marvel movie? You could say Black Panther 2. Okay, I give you that, but I haven't watched it because R.I.P. Chadwick. But I just I don't see it. I don't see it. I think right now DC is better than Marvel. I firmly believe that. Besides the Flash was terrible. That movie, don't waste your time on that one. But I think DC has the upper hand on Marvel in a big way. That's just me. That's just me. My DC fans, Marvel fans, y'all might come at me, but I'm speaking facts. This is just how I feel, okay? But I think DC is better overall. The plot, the excitement, intensity, I think it is definitely better. Definitely better by far. So I wanted to go with that, share that, express how I felt, and go through the list for Spider-Man, who's better, who's not. But Marvel, get your act together, okay? I'm looking at you. You lucky I'm not in LA. You lucky I'm not. But get your act together, okay? Iron Man is icon. He's the icon. Iron Man is Marvel. Captain America, Marvel. I don't know what y'all been doing. I don't know what these phases and plans for the projects and movies, but this ain't it. This is hot garbage. This is terrible. Matter of fact, you inspired me to make a movie. Y'all slacking. You better hope Thunderbolts is good. You better hope Thunderbolts is good, because I promise you, the next day, I'm going off. I'm going off. Literally. So, you better hope. You better hope. You better hope. And you better make sure Doomsday is good, too. I don't know how that's going to work with Robert Downey Jr. as Victor Von Doom, but you better make it work. Somehow, some way. I'm expecting big things in that movie. Not in the rest of the trash other movies. But that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Alright? So, we gonna see. I'm gonna check it out. I'm not judging. I'm not gonna prejudge and do all of that. I'm not, if I haven't seen it yet and give my opinions on it, I'm not gonna do that. I don't do that. I don't bash movies. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that, okay? I see it and then tell it how I feel. That's how I do, okay? Everybody been saying, though, this is the best movie since Endgame. I'm like, okay, all right, let's pump the brakes a little bit. Let's slow down. But I'm gonna check it out. You better hope it's good. Better hope. Better hope. Indeed. Better pray. But going from that, okay, going to the NBA playoffs now. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. Seeing how the Detroit Pistons got screwed in that series. They wanted the Knicks to win. They definitely did. I had the Knicks winning anyways. But the series could have been tied 2-2, which would have been different than a 3-2. Maybe possibly going to a game 7. You know? But that's crazy. It's crazy. But congrats to the Knicks. All right. They did their thing. Jalen Brunson, clutch player of the year. Hey, what can I say? He deserved it. He deserved it. OKC and the Cavs, they benefiting because they got a lot of rest. They're getting a lot of rest. OKC still is getting rest because they got to find out who's going to win in the Clippers and Nuggets series. And that's a whole other thing. You know what I'm saying? That game going to a game 7. A game 7. I had the Nuggets winning. I did. I had the Nuggets winning. I don't know. I'm a little shook right now. I'm a little shook. Okay. I thought they were going to win it last night. It didn't happen. But like I was telling my friend, my homeboy, I was telling him, when James Harden and Kawhi Leonard are clicking, they're unstoppable. They're unstoppable. That's what happened last night. They are unstoppable. They're a totally different team. If Harden gives you 3 points, 1 for 9 from the 3, is not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. Like, you're gonna need Harden to pull his weight, especially in Game 7. Game 7's Harden has a history of just looking like a completely different player. He does. All right. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see it. I still have the Knicks winning, but I'm a little shook. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Warriors, they gotta win tonight. This is a must win. You do not want to go to a game 7. Please do not blow a 3-1 lead. Don't get me started on that. Curry could have a ring we're not going to do that. Not going to do that. Anyways, Warriors, this is your time. I have y'all winning, okay? Facing the Timberwolves in the second round. All right? With Jimmy buckets and all. This is the game. You got to leave it all on the line. You do not want to go back to Houston and play in a game 7. All right? The refs don't like y'all already. I'm sorry, Draymond. They don't like you a lot. They don't. But And that's not fair to Draymond either. That's not. I don't know why the refs and everybody have a vendetta or bias against him. I think he's a great player. You need that type of player on your team. But you need to win this game. You got to. All right? This is a must win. And you can win on your home court. Advance, get a little bit more rest so you don't have to overexert. This is your time. This is your time. No turnovers, no nothing. All right? I have the Warriors going far. I do. I think they can reach the finals. I think they can. Yes, I said it. They can reach the finals, especially after the Fakers lost. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The Fakers lost in the first round. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. All right. But I have the Warriors going really far. I think they can do it. And Curry winning his fifth ring. I think he can do it. He could change history, change the narrative of what people think of him as like second greatest point guard. Maybe some people already have him as the greatest point guard of all time. I certainly do, but it changes a whole lot of things and have him in that conversation of top 10, maybe top 5. Really top 5, maybe top 3, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of Curry fans, and everybody recently on ESPN and everybody been saying Curry, he could be top 5. He could be. He could be. That's what I'm hearing. But this is a must win. This is a must win. Now going on the Lakers fans, how y'all feel right now? Y'all got humbled. Y'all are something else, man. You're like the Dallas Cowboys. You bring your hopes so high, and then when you lose, you're depressed and sad, and the expectations go down. But y'all are allergic to prosperity. Don't give me that Mickey Mouse bubble. No, that does not count. Okay, and everybody knows it. All right, that does not count. Lord have mercy. But you realize you needed AD, huh? You realize he was more valuable than you thought. You just thought offense. Y'all just thought offense is nice and sweet. Bron and Luca, right? Yeah, they gonna carry. They gonna carry to the championship. Everybody had them in 5, right? How'd that work out for y'all? How did that work out for y'all? Luca, I don't know what you do on defense. I don't know what you do in the offseason on defense. I really don't. I Like Charles Barkley said, he can't even guard a chair. It's crazy that he has the most blow-bys in the postseason. Everybody attacks him because they know he sucks on defense. He's great on offense. He make them ridiculous shots. He's great on offense. But defense, my God, nigga's trash. Nigga trash. It's just crazy, bro. But I hope the GOAT conversation can rest now. All right, y'all little Bronny fans and all of that, you D riders. Jordan is the GOAT. Jordan is the GOAT. I want to hear nothing about it. Jordan would never lose back-to-back in the first round of the playoffs. And in the year before that, get swept. Get swept. Got swept by Nikola Jokic. Then you lose the following year to the Nuggets 4-1 to Jokic. And then this year, with Luka and everybody and the hype train, let's go. Yeah, Lakers in 5, we're going to the finals. We winning. Y'all lost to the Timberwolves? 4-1? Again? That didn't work out too well for you. No. Jordan is the GOAT. Will always be the GOAT. Period, point blank. I don't care what y'all say. I'm not taking nothing away from LeBron and what he's been able to do. 22 seasons. That's crazy. All right. I give him props for that. But even 22 seasons in the NBA, the nigga still chasing Jordan. Nigga got more rings. Jordan is up here. All right? He's at the mountaintop. And he's still trying to catch him. And not even close. So, it's crazy. It's crazy. That's insane. That's insane. The best player in the NBA, right? Since he's been to the Lakers, what? That little bubble championship? Okay, whatever. But since then, what? Since then, what? And that was with AD, mind you. But then, I got rid of AD. So now it's like, what? It's insane, man. Just saying I have to explain myself. Why, Jordan? I don't have to explain it. Everybody, it's self-evidence right there. It's self-evident. I ain't going to explain, Jack. But yeah, Jordan is the GOAT. Jordan is always and will forever be the GOAT. So with that, right, going into my NBA playoff prediction, okay, breaking it down, I feel like Warriors, Timberwolves, second round. OKC, Nuggets, second round. We already got Cavs and Pacers, second round. We got Boston and Knicks, second round. So from there on, and from that playoff bracket, and who I think will make it out of the West Indies, I feel like you got to give the Celtics from the East the edge. You got to. They the defending champions. You just got to. That you gotta give them respect. Gotta give them respect. I don't like that they injured and a little bit compromised right now, but you got to give it to them. So that's who I feel like can come out the East. But the West, right now it's between OKC and Golden State. But I feel like the Warriors can go to the finals. I feel like they can. The Thunder is tough. They don't have that experience like that. But I feel like the Warriors can go really far. I'm not tripping. Everybody sees it. Even with playoff Jimmy. Like, everybody sees it. But I feel like it could be Warriors in Boston again. And that's my first prediction. My second, if it's not Warriors in Boston, I think it's going to be Thunder and Cavs. That's my second prediction. But I'm going with my first prediction, Warriors and Boston. And now if the Cavs eliminate Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals, somebody going to get traded. Boston in the offseason. Somebody going to get traded. Either Porzingis, Holiday. They're getting older. But somebody might get traded. All right. So that's my prediction. That's what I think that is going to go to the finals, and who could win it. I can see the Warriors winning it. Definitely. I really can. Curry winning his fifth. I can see it. But talking about trades, if Giannis goes to the Spurs, I'm done. That's crazy. One of my favorite players, KD, Kevin Durant, he's going to go to the Rockets the offseason. I feel like he is. If he doesn't, though, I feel like he should go to the Knicks. Compete in the East. It's not like the West. Every team is, really good. But the East, on the Knicks, in that type of market, that's a ring. That's a ring. That's a ring. I feel like he can do it. He can get it done. But Giannis, it's going to be interesting to see where he goes. Spurs, Warriors. I've heard reports that he could go to the Warriors with Curry. That would be crazy. Him and the Spurs. The Spurs are looking at him. It's insane, man. So we're going to see this offseason is going to be crazy. It's going to be exciting. All right. It definitely is. I'm glad y'all tuned in to this episode for today. Shout out to our sponsor. Well, we're not there yet. But Panda Express, if you're watching, I would love to sponsor you. I would love a sponsorship, little promo, Help your boy out. I love Panda. You know what I'm saying? So all I know is Panda. Really. Panda. So, but love y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Remember, most important thing in your life, keep Jesus first in all that you do. All right? Y'all be safe. Have a blessed weekend. All right? And I'll see y'all next time.